Hi guys and welcome back to Scottish the Brothers and Friends of the SO1 Pop Culture, the channel that deals with gaming streams, um, gaming streams, TV show reviews, SO1 chat and discussion, um, societal rants, a bit of football chat, bit of football chat, and some annual discussions with some regular guests that I've had on in the past. So in this video, and in this video today we're going to talk about Bray Wyatt's return, and some other stuff as well, regarding Bray Wyatt. So um so I actually think the return of Bray is very well handled. Um, I think if you um assess it, I think if you assess it very logically, it was smart business for WWE to bring a creative guy like Bray Wyatt back into the company. Obviously, he is, you all know, by now, he's scheduled to appear on the SmackDown brand. Now, personally, I'd actually just, scrap the brand spell because if the Alpha Academy appear on SmackDown a few times, and you've had other and you've had other SmackDown superstars appear on the Raw, and it's becoming pointless having the brand split. But anyway, yeah. So Bray Wyatt, it looks as though his home will be on Friday night SmackDown on Fox, or if you're in the UK, it's BT Sport on as a place to watch SmackDown. So I'm intrigued to actually find out what Wyatt's role is going to be on the SmackDown brand. Now, people have actually suggested this idea that this idea, this idea that the I-6 faction. Now, see, to be honest with you, I do like the idea, but there's a bit, like, however, they'll probably have to, um, they'll probably have to redesign some of the costumes of Husky, the Pig, Mercy, the Buzzard, Abby, the Witch, because I don't really think that, I don't really think that those costumes that you saw during Barry's return at Extreme Rules would be very sufficient because, yeah, the ramp and rabbit especially it kinda just looks as though it was made for that appearance, and like obviously we never but said wouldn't really go all that great in matches. So yeah, they need to figure out a way of altering the costumes or making new costumes if they want to go down that route. Um, I've also I've also previously heard as well that um th- have Bray feud with Karen Ross at WrestleMania in April, but we're still a few months away from that, so it's kind of hard to really tell what Bray's first feud is going to be. I initially thought he was going to feud with Finn Balor in the Judgment um, in the Judgment Day, but obviously the Judgment Day, obviously the Judgment Day are on the Raw, so maybe that's not going to happen. Although, as I've previously said, the WWE doesn't really stick to the brand split, so it could happen. But also as well, about if you really think about Bray's return segment, you saw you saw the you saw the two women's championship belts right next to Abby the Witch. Now, my opinion is that the two belts both represent both represent the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. And to be honest, if there is going to be I6, I'd actually, I'd actually, prob- I'd actually probably say that, um, I'd probably say that, I'll accept, well, this is only be, Abby the Witch and purely because she's held both um, Raw and SmackDown championships. And obviously as well, she's obviously already got storyline history with Bray Wyatt during the Fiend, and is so yeah, that could be a possibility. But people have also suggested that of Organ may also be Abby the Witch as well, but I don't really see it because she's only held the SmackDown Women's Championship, and obviously her first reigns come an end. So well, she's not really held the Raw Women's Championship. In fact, she hasn't held to that yet. So like, I don't really see how it could be with Morgan. and also as well, wrestling logic comes back into me again. She um she's got to have another rematch with Ronda at some point, because now Ronda has actually beat her. You really think, um, and you think they'll get a rematch at some point for the SmackDown title, and the SmackDown title, because Ronda already had a already matches, so now it's all chance as a challenger, so that would make sense to more do that as well. And I know people are going to bring up about the promo um, um, backstage extreme rules. Yes, she is. She is a bit or in that promo and stuff, but like I don't think she'll be part of the I-6 if there is going to only be on. Um, Also as I think um, I, I think as well having the I been brought in that wrote that wrote the easies that up to Bury is on having him be a part of the creative team longer. I'll only benefit the company, as you can see, he's got a creative mind, and I think he's in charge of the more longer story arcs on the main roster, because you do need as you do need continuity in the wrestling so that makes sense. And um, and like obviously as well, people are unsure about what the fire for iPhone houses. I don't really think you'll see much of the on-house segments anymore. Or think having I think having that sort of get or unjade with a show of the IFL Funhouse shows you that the Funhouse is basic is basically a concept. It was very eerie and he very well and very well on. But yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward. But I'm really looking forward to what Barry he has in store. Another issue I want to bring up is I've heard people moaning about the quality of extreme rules. Now, I actually thought that it was a pretty decent show, a pretty decent show, cause you had cause you had the 6 man on the match if the all win it's an Imperium, and I really enjoyed it. It was a fun match. You had the Ike match as well. That was phenomenal between Edge and Finn Balor. Oh, it was a great match, very old school feel to those matches as well. And also as well, you had uh, on the fight pit where turn of the fight pit. That is obviously yeah that is obviously in this generation's equivalent to the Lions to the Lions in match that you saw during the Attitude era. I I do actually have a few thoughts in here. I felt as though I felt as though Daniel he would have been used a bit better in the match and a bit more effective. But apart from that, I mean, I enjoyed it, and like season and season on as a fight pit wasn't overused. I'd happy to see the fight pit back again, but only use it as a only use it as an occasional match. You don't need a fight pit pay-per-view like you see with Hell in a Cell, which it's kinda it's the Hell in a Cell pay-per-views kinda watered kinda watered down that and kinda watered down a Hell in a Cell match concept. So as long as they keep the fight pit as um um as long as they keep the fight pit the occasional match type, I'd be willing to see an other fight pit match. Also as when on in you saw um you saw the on the Barodock Gill is or he'll be going up against he'll be going he'll be going up against and he'll be going up against Obi Lashley. Um 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 Obi Lashley in Saudi Arabia at the Crown Jewel at the Crown Jewel also on the 5th of November. Don't forget the Esler Info, and you've got two pay-per-views in November. You've got the Survivor Series or Games show at the end of November, or and you've got the day on pay-per-view, and you've got the Royal Rumble pay-per-view off in January. The um, Sami Zayn and Paul eins office out pretty good. You've got so there is the rest is so long, but surely in shape, and you had April and actually beat Obi-Wan Ashley for the US on in a honor or it's yeah, and that kind of it ends because of this young not only have young not only have or challenge Obi-Wan Ashley for the US championship because you need the because you need that on Raw, or because there's no major world championship that's actually honour or at the moment, because Roman Reigns is still carrying both belts at the minute. So that kind of made them sense as well, and also I would you have a part time or actually in the US anyway, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I kind of see why they did it. It will change it as a smart move of WWE's part. So getting Baroque is or Obi-Wan Ashley because of it. So they've already wrestled at the on viewing it. Also pretty and also pretty decent smash of match. So yeah, I'm able to get that. But I'm not very keen in the whole Saudi Arabia shows. I mean, I still tune in, but the majority of them offer or have been glorified house shows, and like the Roman Reigns and all I'm still kind of scratching my head and I'm not very keen in that idea at all, but it'll east I've got some other stuff that's kind of in my interest, and I also got my and I also got my Ash at the car Arsenal souvenir label that gives you a commemorative of it gives you commemorative of this bill. You own them cheese from them Ash at the car so I also got street profits so ups the ups that fall from the you in from the street profits insurance yeah got I also got Yana Parazos and she is she has an impact so in email so or she has he has on half of the um on half of the impact I in champions with Chelsea or in sorry I'm sorry yeah and I've also got a honky man actions I and I've got the CM Punk and with disc with disc EV yes it is so I'm asked oh oh I'm on so action eyes as you can I'm a huge and I'm happy that Bray Wyatt is back. If you haven't actually checked out my previous I'm going to as to I am happy that I'm going to as to I am happy but I get and but I has given me over the years as um as has so in as a whole because it has been a huge part of my life and it still continues to be a huge part of my life but a lot of you already know anyway so remember so remember so remember to like share and subscribe and leave me a comment if a comment on or um irrespectful, don't be an arsehole, don't be an arsehole, or you will be permanently banned for the on the channel, because um this channel is my basic kill, and I want people to enjoy themselves. So yeah, please be respectful down in the comments below. Oh, and I forgot to mention as well. Look, I was in the machine on Rwanda. Arson are back in WWE as well, so we might be getting some might be getting OC and Judgment might be getting OC and the Judgment and Saudi Arabia as well. But um until the next video, guys, stay safe, stay safe, hit the like button in the comments, hit the like button, keep the comments coming in, but irrespectful, share the share the video, and remember to hit the subscribe button if you fancy check out previous previous videos. So uh, so yeah, I'm going into the I'm going into the video. Thanks for watching.